Morning everyone, and come on to I'm just going to finish this. I've already started this video and I switched it off by mistake, so this is part 2. So this is a tree that I've stenciled using this stencil from the Woodland Treasures card making kit, and I've drawn some leaves with a fine liner, and now I'm just colouring them in just with a alcohol marker. So this is rather definitely mixed media already, because I've used alcohol markers and pigment ink pads and fine liner, which is I'm not sure if it's alcohol based or water based. So there we are. So this tree looked a bit bare, so I added the leaves, and I think it looks better, even though I'm not a great artist. But I mean, this is pretty basic stuff. So because I want to finish this panel, and I want to do a bit of ink blending on it before I go any further, because this part up here will have sky, and then this bit underneath will be green, and then you'll see what I'm going to do. So I hope it works, and I hope I don't keep you too long, this is drying up. Okay, so I'm happy with that, and now we get some inks out to do the sky. Need some blue, blue. Okay, I've got some tumbled glass here, which I think we'll use. Hopefully it's not dried up. I just want a faint, I think it's dried up, so can't use that one. Okay, let's see what I've got here. I've got Salty Ocean. That's in Distress Oxide. That should work. I'm going to use I don't know why I find these finger daubers better than anything for doing a background rather than the brushes or the foam pads or anything. So, and that way I can kind of, should be a bit black on here somewhere. It's picking up. That doesn't matter, that kind of gives a bit of a stormy, it's probably picking up the alcohol ink actually from the leaves. Right, okay, so that's the background, and then here we need some green, and I've got this old olive Stampin' Up block. Let's try, see what that looks like. Yeah, that'll do. Just to have a bit of background interest. So something like that, and then I just want to put some brown along the bottom. This creamy caramel, let's try that. Putting a bit of brown here. Right, okay, so that's my base for the card. And you must think by now, be thinking, what on earth are you getting up to? But anyway, let's show you now. So my idea is that all the woodland treasures are going to appear on this card. I can find them. So we've got Matthew Mouse, and we've got Anthony Ant, we've got Maisie, and we've got Harold. So they're all gathering around to have a picnic. Something like this. I might put, yeah, something like that. I think like that. But I'm just going to take some of this white away. Not all of it, but some of it. So just go around like that. Okay, so it's Matthew. Just he's not so bad. He's not got so much white around him. And then Maisie. I've had a lot of fun using this this total collection of Dawn's, and the papers that she produced for them all are absolutely gorgeous. So if you want to have a play too, everything is still available on the website, and you can get the even if you don't get the card making kits, you can get the papers and just have a play. So yeah, so I was thinking of something, I don't know, well, I think Matthew has to go on the outside. I was thinking of something like this. They're having a party, these three and these two, yeah. And then in one of the kits, I think it's Matthew and Maisie, there's a bird. So I thought of putting the bird there. And then I did want to put flowers around, but I think the flowers are a little bit too big. Let's have a look. Well, I have got some daffodils, which you know, could poke out. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, you see, I was thinking of putting a few flowers in the tree, so it's in blossom, and I think that might work. Something like that. Yeah, I like that now. So that's what we're going to do. So let's just glue these things down. Do the bird first. So, and this really is to show you that, although I haven't actually used any of the papers, that Dawn's things actually go together very, very well. these flowers are from a different kit, and the bird, as I said, I think is from Matthew and Maisie, and all, obviously the characters are from their own kits. But they're great. So I don't know whether to put Harold here. I think he is quite big, and he kind of, no, I'm going to put him where I had him. So Maisie, and then put Tommy here. And then these two. And now I just need to find a card base. So this will go on a 6x6 card base. And before I do that, I'm going to put a black line around the outside. So I've got my metal ruler here and a piece of rough paper here, and I've got a Sharpie. So I'm just going to do a very thin, oh sorry, a very thin black border here. Just to make it pop a little bit. Okay. And the last one. There we have it. So he's got a frame now, and just going to wipe my ruler before we get inks there forever. Okay. Right. Okay. And now let's find a 6x6 card blank, and we'll finish it off. I've got these. I'm wondering if one of these would work. This is the same as the paper that's in the kit. I think that would work. I'm going to use this one, and I've had it for quite a long time. I don't know, I inherited it from somebody, so it's good to use it up. Okay. Oops, I'm getting large blobs of glue coming out. Hope they don't show. Okay, so make sure I've got this round the right way, and put that like so. And the last thing I want to do is put some gems in the flowers. So actually I've got some things here from a previous kit. Maybe these would work. Where's my picker-upper? They work. Yeah, they're a bit big, but anyway, doesn't matter. Just to save me and you time. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there we have it. So that is the card using all the different characters. So thank you for watching. Take care, everybody. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye for now.